ladies, each with her own unique story, all of them sharing one dream, to wear a crown and do their country proud.
And their long journeys lead them here tonight in the country's most prestigious beauty pageant.
All of them have overcome personal challenges and staunch competition since the start of the race. But from here on, it's time to level up, because it's a tough battle to the finish line.
I joined Binibining this year because it's just one of those dreams that's never left my mind.
Of course, I was expecting them to get in, but syempre, diba, we can never tell talagang if they really like you, then you have to get in, diba?
And daming back out, sali ulit, back out, sali ulit. So I'm very happy and I'm very grateful to God. Talagang He put me here for a purpose.
Good evening mga kapamilya. Ako po si Shamsi Supsup.
And I'm Megan Young.
At ako naman po, si Mateo Ricelli, and we are your hosts for this evening. So ladies, there's been a lot of excitement in the media and online about our Binibinis this year. What have the ladies been doing the past few weeks?
Well, as expected, sobrang busy ng mga binibini natin. For example, just like last year, they had workshops on how to fix and style themselves. And this year, no less than Miss International 2005, Precious Lara Kigaman, with stylist Bang Pineda, mentored the ladies on these essentials of a modern-day beauty queen.
Swerte siya kasi madaling bihisan ng mga ganitong mga figure.
Tiis ganda. Pinasok nyo to, tuloy-tuloy na yan.
And also, for the first time ever in Binibini history, the candidates went through a dance workshop with choreographer Joanne Ligo.
Well, we all know that dancing surely enhances the grace and posture of a beauty queen, or any person at that matter. So that workshop is definitely worth waiting for.
And also, for the first time this year, the Binibinis had a workshop designed to help them prepare for the dreaded question and answer competition, with no less than the king of talk himself, Mr. Boy Abunda.
Stop calculating. I told you girls, there are no right or wrong answers here. Just react. Tagalog, English, Bisaya, Mekeni, I don't care.
I went through the separation of my parents.
Okay, that's okay.
That's all coming up later in the show, and the ladies better bring it on, because tonight,
It's the Road to the Crown 2012.
welcome back mga kapamilya. Our Binibinis have been on a long journey leading up to tonight. Kanya-kanyang pinagmulan, sari-saring kwento, pero lahat nakaka-inspire.
Not only that, I've gotten to know the girls over the past few weeks. At iba-iba din ang mga personalidad nila.
That's what makes the competition more interesting, hindi ba? Kaya mga kapamilya, here is a more intimate look at our first 10 Binibinis.
So I grew up, I was born and raised in Ubay, Bohol. We had a huge backyard, front yard. We had like a mini farm. I had the privilege of growing up, climbing trees, learning how to ride motorbikes. And I had a pet pig, pet chicken, pet goat, you name it. But yeah, I fell out of a tree at the age of 8. I broke my right hand and I had more than 10 operations on it. So just to save it because the bone died. Actually now I had my last operation on 2008. But yeah, it's okay now. I would say I'm an outgoing person. I love to spend most of my time outdoors. I love to play netball, touch football, And swimming. I'm a beach girl.
I'm a dreamer and an achiever as well. When you're a driven person, no one can let you down. Everything that you can dream of, makukuha mo. Yung kakulangan ko sa isang bagay, yun yung nagmo-motivate sa akin para maging singgaling ko yung gusto kong maging. People who believe in me more than I believe in myself. Yung mga nakakakita nung kung anong meron ako, alam ko yun yung nag-inspire sa akin para sumali ako dito.
Everyone says that a girl's first love should always be their father. And like my father wasn't really around that much. And I wish I spent some more time with my dad back then. Maybe that was like a challenge for me, but I got through it. The most influence someone has been in my life would be my grandmother. She raised me. She's been there for me ever since. She helped me become who I am today. Everybody goes through a couple of wrong turns. You know, everyone just, when you're growing up, you just make some mistakes and whatever, and then, you know, there's always that one person that will guide you. And that was my grandmother. She always just learn to appreciate life and just accept whatever comes along. You should just learn the values of acceptance, and that's like the message I want to spread to them.
I'm into sports. I was a varsity player of badminton. I know how to play volleyball. I tried archery when I was in college. I'm a swimmer also, and I love to travel. One of my best experiences is swimming with the whale shark in Sorsogon. At first, I was very afraid because I thought it's really a shark, but before you will do it, you have to visit the Department of Tourism of Sorsogon, and they will explain the behavior of the shark. And my experience was very great. I realized that there are creatures that can bring happiness and joy, a very extraordinary happiness that you can experience.
3 years ago, I got kidnapped. I feel like that's the end of everything. I was on my way home. I was driving inside a subdivision, and this man passed by, and of course, the first thing that you will do is you'll slow down. And then he just stopped in the middle of the street and then pointed a gun at me. Then they all come in, and then they ask me, we just need this car as a getaway. They keep on driving the whole night. And then when we're already somewhere in Alabang, on the way to Laguna, Batangas, they told me that it was kidnapped and I need to call my mom. You know, they need a ransom for you to get out. That's the time when I realized that, yeah, he's real. You should always remember that life is too short. Follow your heart. Like, it's up to you how will you achieve your dreams.
Back in the province, my fraternal grandmother and father owns agri-farm business, and so I usually call myself a lady farmer back in the province because we have to work for our dad, and it entails hard labor. We have to be in the sun for like a day, walk around and talk to the workers. Eventually, I learned to love it. Get to realize that there are still people in this world who are contented with what they have, where they are at the moment. And that's when I realized that it's not all about having money or fame or anything. At the end of the day, what matters most is being happy with yourself. And that is when you realize that you are contented with what you have.
I used to join mga art contests. Ang dream ko nun is makapag-paint sa cover ng Rex bookstore. Tapos, I joined, pero hindi ako nanalo. Although, I have drawings na mga paintings na inaano sa school namin, ginagamit sa mga exhibit, kinukuha nila, hindi nila binabalik. When I reached college, I started painting, and I learned to love it. After that, I started painting mga religious images, landscapes. I just collect them. I don't sell them, although there are a lot of people who wants to buy my paintings. Hopefully, one day, magkakaroon ng exhibit for my paintings.
I've gone traveling a lot last year. In the previous year, I've gone to Europe, around Asia. The most interesting was definitely Japan, in particular Tokyo and Hiroshima. I love the contrast between the countryside and the war-torn aspect and the history, and then the neon lights and the technology that you can find in Tokyo. I think what's really unique about the Philippines is the warm and friendliness of the people. I just love the relaxed nature and how I can just come home to my family on the weekends and have a big feast and relax and sing karaoke together. I love the family aspect.
I am computer engineering, so we do automation. My last project when I was graduating in college was a rescuing submarine. So that's a controlled submarine, but it's just a miniature. Because lately, mortality rate rising because of the calamities. So sinking ships, that's one of the focus of my project. I wish I could invent something that will just take off the makeup after a long, tiring day. Because sometimes I would just fall asleep with makeup on, and I know that's too bad for your skin. And I believe there's always a chance for everyone. As long as you have the confidence, as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you're willing to sacrifice, and you're willing to work hard for your dream.
Lumaki akong walang mga magulang. Lahat ng mga bagay na pwedeng magkaroon ako, galing sa paghihirap ko. Nung bata ako, naalala ko nga, gustong-gusto ko nun magkaroon ng bagong tsinelas kasi unang araw ng school ko sa grade school. Umakyat ako sa puno nung kumuha ko ng mga prutas, tapos binenta ko yung mga mangga sa kapitbahay namin, sa mga bata, tapos nakaipon ako. Tapos every afternoon kasi, yung mga friends ko, mga kaibigan ko din na laking bukid din. Naliligo kasi kami sa irrigation. Tapos, may bamboo bridge kasi, dadaan ka muna dun. Sobrang inililigtas ko yung tsinelas ko. Kakabili ko lang. Tapos nahulog. Tumakbo ko kasi inahabol ko saan pupunta yung tsinelas. Tapos dumiretso sa closed drainage. Yun yung unang-una na nasaktan talaga ako kahit bata pa lang ako. Para sa akin, ang mga Pinoy pinakamatatag na tao at ang mga Pilipinas, sila yung mga uri ng tao na sobrang dapat na idolohin ng mga ibang lahi.
The more we get to know these ladies, the lovelier they get. Don't you agree? Meet more of our gorgeous Binibinis after the break.